Namaste. So today we will do a June haul, sort of. I won't say it's a haul because it's not many things. Uh, I purchased a few books and these two sets of Copic markers. This is Copic Chia pastels, and this is, I think, a basic set. I forgot what it was called, but it's having 12 colors in it. And the reason why I have purchased these is because some of the budget markers that I had purchased have started getting over, and in fact some of them have started leaking and stuff like that. So my experience with budget markers has not been very good. I would say they were value for money, but it's also quite disappointing with the short life that they seem to have. So I decided that as my colors keep on getting over, I will not replace them with budget markers. I will replace them with Copic or maybe a slightly better brand, basically, rather than just budget markers. And if I need to buy one marker at a time, so be it. That's what I will do to build up my set. You might hear a lot of background noises. It's summer and people are really enjoying the outdoors, so sorry for the neighborhood sounds if it disturbs you, but I think it's part of our daily lives, so should not be an issue. So other than these two marker sets, there is nothing else that I have purchased in terms of coloring supplies. So let's go through the books that I have purchased in the month of June. So to start off with, I purchased these three books. I know they look similar, and they are not. They are three different parts of Fabulous Flowers. However, there is a small catch. The part 2 was already there with me, but it had a different title, so it misled me. So I'm so upset with this publisher. However, not much that I can do, and it's a very cheap book. I think it's 4 euros, probably slightly a few cents less than 4 euros also. So for me, it's not a big deal, and the pages are quite good, so I will keep it ultimately. And I have managed to purchase three of these books. So that was, in fact, it was one of the first books that I purchased in June. Then I purchased three volumes of mandala designs by Janine Morrison, and I know she has a lot of other books also in geometric patterns and stuff like that. So maybe I will build on the collection as we go along, but I don't think that I will buy anything in the near future. So I got volume 1, 2 and 3, and I have already, I think so, colored in one or maybe more of these, which probably you might see when I do my June completed pages. Then I purchased one spelographic book. uh, I like Harry Potter a lot, that's why I purchased this book. Otherwise, usually I don't purchase a book as soon as it is out, but this one I really purchased as soon as it was out. I like the fact that this is a smaller book, because the other two spirographics that I have, the cities around the world and animals, they are too big, and my desk somehow is small for them, and it becomes a bit of a trouble to turn around when I'm coloring. So I'm very happy about this one. I have finished one in this, and of course will be part of my June completed pages. Then coming to geometric patterns, I purchased quite a few books. One of the books that I purchased was this one. I don't think there is any specific author. These are stock images, and It's quite a okay book. I would say for the money that I have paid, it's nothing extraordinary, but it's good time pass, I would say. Then I purchased this one, and this is the first time that I have actually gone directly to a volume 9 of any book. But I did not like the covers of the other volumes. I know that's very weird to say, but I liked the cover of volume 9, so I purchased this. I have already colored this cover page inside, and I liked it. So if I do feel like purchasing, I will probably over a period of time complete the series. Then I purchased Geo Mandala 1 and 2 by John Wick. I like his designs. I really love the geometric patterns that he has, and I thought that I will go for this one. Then I also uh, purchased a Geo pattern, and I think I had ordered part 1 and part 2, but I can't find the part 2 in my house. I'm not sure if I have received it or whether it's still in the mail, or I have not ordered it and I just think I have ordered it. I'm really not sure at this point of time. So anyways, let's see. If I do receive it, then I'll do a flip through of this separately, but I can't find it in the house at least right now. Also, I purchased this one mandala book. It's volume 1 by Jason Hamilton, and I don't think I have any other books by this illustrator. So, but I did not want to invest more without knowing whether I like this book or not. I did like it fine enough. So, maybe in future I might purchase more books from this one. Then I purchased some Creative Haven books, and this one was Happy Home, a Huga coloring book, and Entangled Dragonflies. This one was not as exciting as I had expected it to be, um, but it's not bad. It's just that I don't like those kind of books, so I don't know why I invested money in that. Um, but this one is better, I think so, if I have to choose between the two, but it's purely because I like the mandala and geometric design and spin-offs thereof. So I did like this one. Then I purchased some color by number, but I think in terms of Creative Haven, I think I will not purchase any more color by numbers, because though the illustrations are good, I'm really very like I'm not very comfortable with the fact that they don't have any guide on what colors I will be using on this page, and then every time I need to flip back and see this, it's too cumbersome, frankly. So a page would anyways take maybe an hour or two to complete. It just takes longer just because of that one problem. uh, Other than that, I have purchased these two David Woodruff books. I think I have one more book from him, but I'm not sure I remember. Uh, and in this one again, it's the same problem that we don't know what colors I have to use on this. But at least there's one saving grace, is that you have this flip out of the color chart. So the least I can do is, if I see the number, it's so much easier, because I would always have this out when I'm coloring. But yeah, I will also think twice before I purchase any more of his books. That being said, his books do have a lot of pages, so these are very thick books, and they are going to take a very long time for me to finish. So for all my audacity of saying I will not buy his books anymore, first let me try and start coloring in them before I make such tall claims, I should say. um, so these are the two books that I got, Anti-Stress and Mindfulness, in June. Then this is my first ever Disney book. I have never purchased a Disney book before. and I don't have any books that has Disney characters. The reason why I purchased this one was because, simply put, this was the cheapest of all. These books are really very expensive, and this one was slightly lower, like it was lying in my uh, wish list for a long time, and then I received a notification that the uh, rate has dropped a little bit, and then I decided to go ahead and purchase this one. So for this, what I like about this is that I do have the color here, so I know what I have to use on this page. That being said, some of the colors look exactly the same, but it's fine. I mean, you cannot win all the battles. You win some, you lose some. So that's all the books that I have purchased in the month of June. It's not really many, as you can see, but uh, despite that, I have made a decision is that I'm not going to purchase any more books in July, and that is because I just have too many books which I have not attempted even one page from, and those are not necessarily just from what I had purchased in April and in uh, June. And why I say April and June is because I did not purchase any books in May, because I had decided that I will not do so. So it's not because of that, but even the books which I had purchased much before, I have not colored in a lot of them. So I have decided that in July also I will not purchase any more books, and what I am going to do is to allow myself to purchase any new books. I have made a decision or a challenge for myself is that in the month of July, I will color only in those books which I have not touched till now. So I will not color any of the pages that any of the books that I have colored even one single page in. I will not touch those books at all in July. I will color only in those books which I have not colored even one page in. I will make a separate video where I will show you all the books where I don't have color. I have not colored even a single page, so that you can see what choices I have. And there is a variety of choices. I have everything from normal coloring books to color by number to uh, mandalas and geometric patterns. It's all there, and there is every type of book which I have not colored in. So it's not like I will end up doing only specific kinds. I also have some gray scales, if I'm not wrong, which I have not yet colored in. So I'll have enough variety, but I will not color in a book where I have colored even one page, that is for sure. Also, I will not purchase any more books in the month of July. The only thing that I will invest in July is Copic markers, and I will do that as I go along, as more and more of my markers keep on getting over, because these markers are just like, they are drying out quite fast. I'm surprised. I don't know why that's happening. And in fact, some of them I had never used, and the first time I'm trying to use them, they are already sort of dried off. So I'm thinking it's not a good idea. In the long run, the budget markers don't really give you that much worth of value for money. It's a good starting set, but it's not something which you should have if you have lots and lots of pages to color. The only exception that I'm going to do in terms of coloring for July is that I have a few work in progress, like maybe 3 or 4 pages, and those might be in the books which I have already colored, or might be they are also the first pages. I really don't remember at this point of time. This is also one of the reasons why I don't want to buy any more books in July, is because if I cannot remember what I have purchased, I cannot remember how many books I have of this, then I just have too many. So let's see how it goes. And of course, as I said, I will make a separate video to show you the books which I will use as a stack for coloring in July. So thanks for stopping by, and if you have not yet subscribed, then please do so. Have a nice day. Bye.